Are you able to hear me well? Is my voice audible? Fine. So how you people are doing today? Okay. So today we are going to cover, grammar section, probably grammar section itself. Fine. I am doing well. So based on the request few students have requested me to cover grammar because I have already covered an ample of vocabulary. Fine. So from now onwards for few days I will be covering grammar. Fine. Okay, fine. So sentence variety. See, there are various ways in which you can write sentences. So if you are going to write sentence in a particular format, again and again it will be very monotonous. So you should know how you can write the same sentence in many ways. This is what I am going to teach you now. Sentence. Now, a group of words that expresses a thought and is complete in itself, starting with a capital letter and ending with a full stop or question or exclamation mark, right? So variety, the quality of being different, not having uniformity or sameness. Do you read your sentences out loud after you read them? It is a good idea to do this. Writing that reads easily and sounds conversational is easier to understand. When we talk, we vary the length of our sentences. Some of our sentences are long and exciting and seems to go on forever until it is the time for us to finally stop and take a breath. Some are short and sweet. A wise English poet once said, variety is the spice of life. So you need to have the same variety in writing sentences too, right? To add spice to your English, right? Remember this advice as you write your stories, essays and letters. How to add sentence variety? That is the question. There are a number of ways to add variety to your writing. Imagine yourself cutting up a sentence into individual words and placing them into a paper bag. Now shake it up. Did you do a little dance? No. Great. Now lay out your sentences and experiment. Can you make 2 sentences out of 1? Can you put your sentences back to front? Try turning your sentence into a question. Okay. Or if you think your sentence is too short, you may want to add another sentence to it. If you have really important points, perhaps a famous person has said something. Now, in other words, there may be a quote you can use to strengthen your writing. Now, before we look at sentence variety, let's review the 4 main types of simple sentences. Simple sentences contain one clause. Declarative sentence. Now, the sky is blue. This is what someone is declaring. Right? So can you write one declarative sentence, everyone out there? Yeah. Roses are red. What? Okay. The toy. Is it okay? What else? Bats are blind. Brijesh, you should start a sentence with a capital letter and should end with a full stop. Prabha, where is full stop? Sunil, full stop is missing in your sentence. Yeah. Now, interrogative sentence. Why is the sky blue? Fine. No need to say sorry. This is just for, see, I am just telling you this thing why I am pointing out mistakes, not to make you feel embarrassed. I am not pointing out mistakes because I want to make you feel embarrassed in front of class and I want you to say sorry. You should not repeat it. Fine. Okay. Are you able to hear me, Samo? Are you able to hear me? Samo, please check your headset. Okay. Interrogative sentences. Why is the sky blue? This is an interrogative. That means I am asking questions. Interrogation. Why are you late today? Right? Why are you wearing a yellow dress today? What is the reason behind it? Can you give me an example of interrogative sentence? Samo, are you there? Give me an example of interrogative sentence. Why don't you post it in the chat box? Yeah, who's knocking at the door? Okay. Now, exclamatory sentence. The sky is blue now. It was black just a minute ago. Fine? Okay, the sky is blue now. This is an exclamatory sentence. Right? Yes, wow, beautiful place. Divine. It's so beautiful, Samu. Now, imperative sentence. Don't go outside. Okay? It's pouring outside. What is imperative sentence? What is like imperative sentence? Yes, imperative. What is meant by that? What is the speciality of imperative sentence? See, it gives a direct command. Okay. It gives a direct command. And it can end in a full stop. Okay. It can end in an exclamation mark. Okay. Clear this desk by tomorrow. So I am giving a command. Please tidy your room. Consider the lily. Right? So it gives a command. Okay. Don't go outside, it's pouring rain. More advanced type of sentences are compound. Now what are compound sentences? Stop throwing stones. Okay. You can combine two sentences with a conjunction. And complex. Use at least one dependent clause and one independent clause. Now to create these sentences, you need to know how to use conjunction, adverbial phrases, prepositional phrases, conditionals and noun phrases. Now what are simple sentences? The boy wanted to go outside, he had to eat his pizza first. Now how are you going to turn it into a compound sentence? The boy wanted to go outside but he had to eat his pizza first. Fine, by adding but. What is but? Is it a conjunction? Yeah, correct. Now complex. Although the boy wanted to go outside, he had to eat his pizza first. Fine. Now, the most common sentence pattern that writers use is subject, verb, object. Subject is boy, ate is verb, and object is pizza. Right? The boy ate pizza. Right? I, subject, verb, play, soccer, object. Homework is boring. There are many ways to rewrite SVOs, that is subject, verb, object. The boy ate pizza. Now how do you turn it into a question? Do you know what the boy ate? Okay. Turn it into a passive sentence. The pizza was devoured by the boy. Was eaten by the boy. Right? Now exclamatory sentence. The boy ate pizza again. Right? The boy wolfed down the pizza and then ran outside to play. Use a transitional phrase. Even though the boy ate the pizza, you could tell her that he wanted to be outside playing. Start with a participle. Eating the pizza, the boy watched his friends playing outside. Place modifiers in different places. The pizza, which was a huge pepperoni slice, was devoured by the boy. Fine? Okay. Now, sentence length. Avoid using sentences that are all of same length. Short sentences are powerful. Combine short sentences with a long sentence to make your writing flow more naturally. Your most important sentences should be clear and concise. Keep them short. Descriptive sentences can have more length, but you should read them aloud to make sure that the flow is natural. See, now example of a paragraph with poor sentence length. The boy's mother called him inside for dinner. The boy ate his pizza. He was very hungry. He didn't want to eat though. He wanted to play outside with his friend. Now how to fix it? The boy's mother called him inside for dinner. It was pizza. So here you can see, flow. Right? A flow. Even though the boy was hungry and pizza was his favorite meal, he wanted to stay outside and play. He wolfed the pizza down and ran back outside. Now, how many ways you can, so you have to rewrite these sentences, you have to expand it, you have to rearrange it. Okay, these 10 sentences are very boring. Okay. Now, suppose, let me give you an example how you need to do this exercise. See, blue sky, the original sentence is the sky is blue. Now, what are the different ways in which you can write the same sentence? Blue skies like these make my day. Okay, it's a clear day. There isn't a cloud in the sky. You won't get a finer day than today. So this is how they are changing the sentence, by rephrasing it, by adding something to it, by deleting something from it. What a fine day. Have you ever seen such a blue sky? The sky is as blue as the sea. You won't get a finer day than today. So you have to rewrite these sentences in as many, these are very boring. So you have to rewrite them again. Okay. As many times as you can. Right? See, here they have written the same sentence in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ways. So you have to rewrite these sentences in as many number of ways as you can. Fine? Yeah, so start doing it. No, you don't have to write it in one way. You have to write it in as many number of ways as you can. Gone to cold. Cold, the spelling of cold is wrong. C-O-L-D. Sunil, C-O-L-D. And you have to at least rewrite them in 3 ways. At least. That is the least number of times you have to rewrite it. Fine? Yeah, please do. Okay. Sunny, what is hartal? Kindly write it again. Yeah. She is busy in studies, not studying. She is busy in studies. She is busy with studies. Due to exam, Andrea is busy with studies or occupied with studies. Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. All right. Now, alright, is everyone done with the same? Okay. Okay. Yes, for sure. Let's proceed ahead with the next thing. Now we are going to do vocabulary related to geography. Now, conservation, protecting and preserving nature and wildlife from loss or damage, right? Continent, the large land masses of the world, and so there are 7 continents in the world, right? Africa, Antarctica, okay. Africa, Antarctica, Asia, Australia, Europe, North America, and South America. Climate, the general weather in an area. Okay. Now, climate, the general weather in an area. Environment, the natural surroundings of animals or plants, right? And if I say something is extinct, like dodo is the extinct bird, and it was found in New Zealand, I guess, right? Right? Am I correct? Am I correct? See, if I say something is extinct, that means no living member of that species is left. Samu, have you ever heard about a word? Have you ever heard about a bird known as dodo? Dodo is extinct now. Okay, and it was found in New Zealand. Fine. Is it clear? Do you know about it or not? So if something is extinct, if some animal is extinct, like dinosaurs, that means no living member of that species is left. Fine. Is it clear to everyone? Okay. Can you give me an example of extinct species of plants or animals? Either of plants or animals. Can you give me an example of an extinct species of plant or animal? Okay. The spelling of mammoth is wrong. What else? Everyone needs to cite out one example. How about others? Then extinct species of plants and animals. Please give me an example if you know about it. And endangered species, they are, if they are not being protected, then they will extinct. White tigers, they are endangered species, correct. Fossil fuel, fuel that has been formed by nature decomposing okay. Fuel that has been formed by nature decomposing over millions of years. For example, so oil, coal, natural gas, they are fossil fuels, right? That means they are being formed when nature decomposes over millions of years, right? Please rectify the spelling of dinosaur. Hydroelectric, the generating of electricity from flowing water. So what is hydroelectric? So the electricity that is generated from flowing water. Fine. And mountain range is a group of mountains located together. Fine. A rainforest, a forest in an area that receives a great deal of rain. And solar power is the power that is generated from the rays of sun, the generating of electricity from the rays of sun. So hydropower is the electricity that is generated from flowing water, whereas solar power is the electricity that is generated from the rays of the sun. Fine? Is this much clear to everyone? Now let's deal with the sentences associated with these words. The marine biologists spend a week in Australia promoting shark conservation. Fine. Asia is the largest continent by both area and population. Malaysia has tropical climate with very warm days and fairly cool nights. Right. We must work to protect and conserve our natural environment for our future generations. The dodo was discovered in Mauritius in 1598. It was hunted for food and sport, and in 1681 it was extinct. Now, one more thing I would like to tell you. Now, the Himalayas, no, we have to do through here. Geologists say that our supplies of fossil fuel may run out before the end of the century. Right? So we should be judicial about its use. We should not waste it. There are plans to build a massive dam in the Amazon rainforest to generate hydroelectric power for the region. The Himalayas mountain range in Nepal has 8 to 10 highest mountains in the world. So mountain range is an array of mountains, a group of mountains. Scientists think that about, yes, 1/5 of the world's tropical forest was destroyed between 1960 and 1990. Solar power is generated by collecting sunlight and converting it into electricity. Fine? Now, let's play quiz associated with this vocabulary. Alright. Are you able to follow what I am teaching today? Are you enjoying it? Or should I change the topic? Should I teach you something else? Yeah. So these are the questions. Fine. You have to solve them. These questions are associated with the vocabulary which I have taught you a minute back. So please solve them. Okay. Okay. Once you are done with it, just type finished in the chat box. Are you done with it? Shall we proceed ahead to the next thing? Shall we proceed ahead? Okay, fine. No. Hyphenation. Sometimes we need a split, okay? Break a word at the end of a line, okay? In the above example, we have split the word convenient. We have hyphen between convenient. We have hyphenated convenient, right? In such cases, so how to know where you need to put the hyphen, right? In such cases, it is important to insert the hyphen in an appropriate way, right? Yes. Yeah. Since we insert the hyphen between syllables, okay? We cannot hyphenate the single syllable word friend. Fine? So see, in dog is a one syllable word, dog. right? So we cannot, use hyphen in that, right? Right? Green and quite, we cannot hyphenate that because it has got just one syllable. Quite has got two syllables, right? Orange has got two syllables, right? So we can hyphenate that. Table has got two syllables, we can hyphenate that, right? Convenient, convenient. So we can, it has got three syllables, right? So we can put two hyphens, right? Expensive. So again we can put two hyphens, right? Interesting. 1, 2, 3. We can put three syllables, hyphens, because they are four syllables, right? Is it clear? So is this concept of hyphenation clear to you? Prabha, please, refresh your page or rejoin the class. Fine. Now, let's proceed ahead with the next section of grammar. Fine. Is this much clear to everyone? Is this much clear to everyone? Shall we proceed ahead with the next topic? Alright. So yesterday we started with the vocabulary, related to advertisement, but we were not able to complete it due to shortage of time, right? So today we are going to do this. Advertisement. Item of publicity to promote a product or service in newspaper, magazines, on TV. So we always see we can advertise about a product on TV, in magazines, okay, or in newspapers, so that more and more people can get to know about it. And see, advertisements are quite lucrative, so we prefer to buy what we prefer to believe what they show in advertisements, right? Yeah. Advertising agency, marketing services firm that assist companies in planning advertisement. AIDA, attention, interest, desire, action, the aim of all advertising. So what is their aim? Why do they spend so much money on advertisement? To gain your attention, so that you can develop. First they'll gain your attention, then it will make you develop interest in that. You will desire for that. Okay, suppose they are advertising about a product. Okay, and a product is launched in the market. The first thing they will do is they will create an ad for the same, and it will be telecasted or broadcasted on TV itself, right? And once it is broadcasted on TV, it will gain your attention. Then you will develop interest in that. You will have a desire to purchase it, and what is the action you are going to take? You are going to purchase it. Fine? Is it clear, everyone? Benefit. Advertisement of a product or service. Advantage of a product or service. So if advertisement is up to the mark, what they are going to benefit from that, right? More and more people will buy their products. So this is the benefit they are going to get. Billboard, signboard for advertising posters. You might have seen a billboard on roads, right? Right? Yeah. Broadsheet. Newspaper printed in a large format is a broadsheet. Fine? Is it clear? Campaign. Organized course or plan of action. Circulation. Average number of copies of newspaper or magazine sold over a period of time. Fine? Classified ads. Small advertisement in newspaper or magazines divided into categories. Fine? Okay, coupon. Part of a printed advertisement to be used in order to order goods or samples. I will come to it. Prabha. Direct mail. Advertisement sent by post to prospective customers. Fine. So if this advertisement is sent to you by post or courier, then it would be a direct mail. Fine. Double page spread. Advertisement printed across 2 pages in a newspaper or magazine. Fine. So that is double page spread. Fine. Is it clear? Editing. Reviewing or rewriting in order to make it suitable for publication. An eye catcher. Something that particularly attracts one's attention. Fine. Features. Special characteristics of a product. Prabha, you were asking me something. Wooden structure or signboard used to carry advertisement is hoarding. Fine. Generic advertising. Advertising for a whole sector such as tourism rather than a specific product. So generic advertising that promotes a whole sector such as tourism rather than a specific product. Fine. Is it clear? How about others? How about others? Diksha, what about you? Najat, are you able to follow what I am teaching? Najat, are you able to follow what I am teaching? Please respond in the chat box. Fine. High. Excessive or intensive publicity. Exaggerated claims made in advertising. So if they over promote something, if they promise, something which is not the quality of the product, like talking very good about the particular product. Fine, so that is hype, giving hype. Right? Too much publicity. Yeah. Jingle, catchy tune with a short simple rhyme used to promote a product, right? Keyword, informative words chosen to indicate the content of document. Launch, launch to start an action in order to introduce something. Example, a new product. We launch a new product in the market, right? Right? Mail shot. Piece of advertising material sent to potential customers by post. Now, what is mass media? The main means of mass communication, that is newspaper, TV and radio. So the main means of mass communication is mass media. It could be a newspaper, it could be a TV, it could be a radio. Fine. Plug. Favorable publicity in the media for a commercial product like a book. Fine. Is it clear, everyone? Please respond in the chat box. Now, poster, large sheet of paper used in advertising. What is prime time? Hours on radio and TV with the largest audience, usually in the evening. I will come to it. So prime time is the hours on radio and TV with the largest audience, usually evening, right? Is it clear, everyone? What is prime time? Yeah. Road signs, Large panels along the road and motorways used for outdoor advertising. Slogan. Phrase used to advertise a product or identify a company or organization. So every company has their own slogan. What is this? Can you tell me the slogan for a certain brand? Yeah, Dil Mange More. What else? And for LG, it's life good. Yeah, an idea can change your life. Fine. What else? Go further forward. Right, very good. Slot. Specific time in a broadcasting schedule allotted for a commercial. Yes, correct. Sunni. Yeah, very good. Sound bite. Short extract. Yes, right. Right minute. Short extract from a recorded interview or speech. Do you know what is sound bite? Short extract from a recorded interview or speech. Right? Sound bite. Clear? Now. Yeah, correct. Okay. Then spot. Position of a commercial in a radio program or TV schedule. That is a spot. Tabloid. Newspaper printed in small format, usually with a lot of photographs. So what is tabloid? Newspaper printed in small format. Okay? Usually with a lot of photographs. Fine? Yes. Target. That is objective. USP. Full form is unique selling proposition. A declaration of what makes the product different. So unique selling proposition means a declaration what makes the product unique and different. Yes. And write copy. Write the text to be printed or spoken in an advertisement or a commercial. So I am done with the vocabulary associated with advertising. Do you have any questions associated with the same? Or shall we proceed ahead to the next step? Yeah, please let me know in the chat box. Fine. Now, what we are going to do now is, let me tell you what we are going to do. Let's do one reading passage. Let's read a passage. Let's do some reading now. Okay. So let me put it on the board. Fine. Should I put it on the board? Would you like to do reading or shall we continue with the grammar? Please let me know in the chat box. Would you like to do grammar or shall we do reading? Sunil, I didn't got your question. Prabha, I will come to class. Okay, let us do some reading. Fine? Sunil, what is your question? I am not getting your question. Can you be precise? Can you rewrite your question? I am not able to follow what you are saying. So what you have to do now, you have to read this passage and then you have to answer the questions which I will be putting on the whiteboard. So first read this passage and once you are done with it, I will give you the question associated with the same passage. Fine? Sunil, Sunil, what was your question? Are there any students in the class too? Sunil, there are so many people with you who are studying with you, right? Sunil, this is a virtual class. What is your question exactly? What is your concern? Yes. So we won't do the questions today. Okay, we are going to do it on Friday. You can just read the passage. So what is your concern, Sunil? Let me unmute you. No, I don't take physical classes. It's a virtual class. I only take virtual classes. No, I don't take physical classes. I just take virtual classes. Fine? So would you mind reading this passage? Or shall we continue with it in the next class? Who told you that, Prabha? Yeah, it will take some time. Do you have any other questions? Anyone out there? If you have any questions, please do ask me. Yes. Yes, Prabha, that is right. Okay, fine. So thank you so much. See you on Friday. We are going to continue with the grammar section. Fine. And I will try to come up with some new exercises. See, I will try to develop exercises on a new format. Okay. And I will try to cover more and more grammar as requested by you people. Okay. So if you, yeah, thank you so much. Now, what you can do, you can fill the feedback form, and if you have any suggestions, if you have any queries, if you want me to, like teach you something specific in class, you can post that in the feedback form itself. Fine? If you have any queries, any concerns, yes, for sure, I'll cover grammar only. Okay. Yeah. This is my email. Yeah. My email ID. You can note it down. Fine. Thank you so much. See you on Friday. Actually, I cannot give you any assignment, like through email, to personal email. I will send it to the coordinator from next week onwards. You will be given one assignment every week. Fine. We are going to follow it from next week onwards. Fine. Fine, everyone. So you will be given one assignment per week, and you will have to, solve it and return it back to the coordinator. She will be send it to you. Fine? Okay, okay. You can send me a test mail, I will send it to you. Don't worry about it. Thank you so much. I don't remember actually. I take many classes, so it's hard for me to remember that. You can send me a test mail. I will send you the paper. Fine? Thank you so much. See you. And don't forget to post your queries in the feedback form itself, or any suggestions if you have to make